Do you watch Game of Thrones? Because if you were disappointed by the ending, I'm just letting you know that I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. Look. Look. I'm here with my dragon and we are fine. We're fine. We're living our best lives. Look, it's me, Khaleesi, and dragon. I got a great idea to film a more personal video talking about how I got my dog. My tiny dragon. So here it goes. But before I start, I want to tell you something a bit more personal about me. I am 31 years old and I am not alone on this planet. When I was 22, I met my husband and we have been together ever since, and so I couldn't leave him out of the story because it wouldn't make sense. We met at the beginning of 2010 and we moved in together at the end of 2010. So fast forwarding 1 year later, it was right before Christmas and we were living with some family members at the time. Some other family members came in to visit and they were going to stay with us for 2 weeks. They brought a puppy with them. They brought that dog as a gift for the family members we were staying with. My dog was a Christmas gift puppy. When I'm thinking about it now, I kind of cringe at the idea of gifting animals because they didn't want him at all. They were actually very vocal about it. They were upset and they specifically said, when you leave, take him back with you. Now, I was 23 and I didn't go through all of the things I went through yet. So I was still a bit judgmental. I don't judge people now, but I did judge them at the moment because I thought that, you know, what's the big deal? You know, it's just a tiny puppy. What's wrong? There was a lot of space, you know, to keep a dog. But now that I'm thinking back at it, you know, they had the right to say they didn't want the dog, so they were entitled to do that. But at the time I thought, you know, well, you're overreacting. Do I now think that animals should be Christmas gifts? Absolutely not. Don't gift people animals unless they specifically ask for them. Anyway, I didn't say anything at the time. I didn't want to be involved in anything. It wasn't my business. A couple of days go by and they wouldn't stop complaining about the dog. I mean, they acted as if the dog was ruining their Christmas. And mind you, he was very tiny. He was 2 months old. He was way too young to be there. But I didn't say anything. My dog is catching flies and I actually picked him up in my arm. I instantly felt sorry for him. I started having all of these thoughts. He's completely innocent. Why does he have to go through this? Why does he have to be here? No one loves him, no one wants him, and all of that. So evening comes and I decided to ask my husband if we can keep him overnight because I didn't want him to be, you know, a burden for everyone. I want him to feel, you know, better until he leaves. I just said, hey, you know, can we keep the dog overnight? Can we just, you know, make everyone happy and the dog happy? Because, you know, look at him. He's innocent. He doesn't know what he's going through. He doesn't know why he's here. My husband was, but you know he's going to leave, right? Just don't get attached to this dog. He's going to leave. And I told him, yeah, I know. I'm not going to do that. He was going to leave the next day, so we had to tell everyone else. It was dinner time. You know, we sat down and we said, oh well, we have something to tell you. You know, we've been taking care of this dog for the past 2 weeks. We want to keep the dog. The person who brought the dog was, thank you Jesus, I don't have to take the dog back. You know, he was okay with it. But the other family members, of course, started to tell us, oh, all the wrong things that we were doing. We are keeping this dog and we're gonna be just fine. We're gonna be able to take care of him and we're gonna do whatever it is that we can for him to be happy and healthy. for us it was the best decision that we could make, because look at us now, you know. I mean, look at us now. And even if we did go through a lot of bad things, and we did have moments where we didn't have food, it was that bad, we made it work. There was a time where we didn't eat so he could eat, so he was fine. We went through a lot of hard times and we survived, and we're okay. Look at him. I don't even know when the years went by. It's been 7.5 years since we have him, and he's my boy. He's my baby. He's my dog, and I love him so much. And he's pushing the camera, the phone actually, with his leg. Why? Why? Of course, there's a lot more to the story, and it's been, like I said, 7.5 years of us on this journey. Maybe I'll make more videos, you know, of our lives, to share our story. Maybe someone finds it interesting, I don't know. Anyway, so this was the story of how we got our dog. We didn't get him because we were lonely. We got him because he needed us, and we didn't know it at the time, but we also needed him too. Yeah, so this is the story of how we got our dog, Mr. Taz, Mr. Tasmanian Devil. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. I wish everyone a good day, a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Say bye. This is my paw now. I got a great idea to film. Talking about how okay. Okay. But before I start, okay. And we and so we had a basically so make everyone happy in the
Bravo, Taz, bravo.